Good evening, everybody. My name is JTischendorf, and today I'm going to present the supply chain network design strategy for Pure Path Market and Supply. In this presentation, we're going to briefly look at how Amazon and Walmart structure their supply chain networks, identify strengths and challenges of each approach, and then we're going to explain how Pure Path can use those lessons to design a strong and scalable supply chain. The analysis that we're going to do is going to evaluate how two of the most successful retailers in the world design their supply chain networks. Amazon and Walmart approach the network design very differently, but both have created highly competitive supply chains. And if we analyze their strategies, we can identify key practices that can be applied to the PurePath network. Supply chain network design plays a crucial role in operational performance. It's what determines where facilities are located, how inventory is positioned throughout the network, and how efficiently products move between suppliers, distribution centers, and customers. When a network is designed well, it reduces transportation costs, improves service levels, and helps companies remain competitive. Let's look at the Walmart supply chain network first. Walmart operates one of the most efficient retail distribution networks in the world. Their supply chain is structured around a hub and spoke distribution model where regional distribution centers serve a large number of retail stores within a geographic area. These distribution centers are strategically located to support large store networks while maintaining efficient transportation routes. One of the key components of Walmart's strategy is cross-docking. This is huge. In this system, products arriving from suppliers are transferred directly to outbound trucks. That way there's no storage time in the warehouse. No storage time equates out to no holding cost. This is an approach that minimizes inventory handling, reducing storage costs, and accelerates product flow from suppliers to stores. The entire network is optimized to ensure that store shelves remain stocked while keeping a low operational cost. What are some of the strengths of Walmart's network? So some of those strengths are cross-docking. Cross-docking is a significant strength. It reduces warehouse handling time. Products move quickly through distribution centers rather than sitting in storage. Another one is that Walmart's network allows the company to maintain relatively low inventory holding costs because their products are continuously moving through the system. Another strength is Walmart's supplier integration. A lot of times, suppliers have direct visibility into Walmart's inventory and demand data. This lets them coordinate replenishment more effectively with Walmart. And finally, Walmart benefits from huge transportation scale. Because of the massive volume of products that move through their network, they can consolidate shipments and optimize transportation routes to reduce logistics cost. So even though they have some good points, they also have some challenges. Um, the system was originally designed primarily to support physical retail stores, not typically for direct-to-consumer fulfillment. Because of this, the network can sometimes be less responsive to individual online orders that usually require fast delivery to customers. In some cases, delivery times for e-commerce orders may be longer compared to networks that were designed specifically for online fulfillment. Additionally, the centralized structure offers less flexibility when demand patterns change quickly. As e-commerce continues to grow, this limitation has made Walmart adapt to parts of its network to support omni-channel operations. Now let's take a look at Amazon. So when we look at Amazon, they use a very, very different supply chain model than Walmart. Instead of relying on centralized distribution centers serving retail stores, Amazon uses a decentralized fulfillment network consisting of a large number of fulfillment centers that are located close to major population areas. So this is a structure that allows Amazon to position inventory that's closer to customers which typically enables faster delivery times. Amazon also relies heavily on robotics and warehouse automation to increase processing speed. It also reduces errors within the fulfillment operations. Another key component of Amazon's strategy is data-driven inventory placement. Using advanced algorithms, they usually are able to place products with predictive analytics in facilities where demand is usually going to occur, at least where they expect it to occur. So what are the strengths of Amazon's network? Uh, their network provides several significant advantages. One of the most obvious benefits is the delivery speed. Because inventory is located closer to customers, Amazon can offer same-day or next-day delivery on millions of products. The network's highly responsive to customer demand because it supports flexible fulfillment options across several locations. Automation technologies like robotics and AI and machine learning significantly improve warehouse efficiency and accuracy. Amazon also relies heavily on real-time data analytics and forecasting tools. These are technologies that allow the company to anticipate demand patterns and position inventory where it needs to be. So while Amazon has a network that's extremely fast, they also have several challenges. First, the network is really capital intensive. Building and maintaining hundreds of fulfillment centers requires enormous investments in facilities, technology, and infrastructure. Second, managing such a large network creates significant operational complexity. Coordinating thousands of facilities, millions of products, and a massive workforce requires huge advancements in technology systems and strong management practices. Finally, operating costs can be high due to labor, automation systems, and facility maintenance. So when we compare the two side by side, it becomes clear that each company has optimized its supply chain for different priorities. Walmart's network emphasizes efficiency, cost control, centralized distribution centers, and cross-docking. Amazon's network, on the other hand, focuses on speed, customer responsiveness through a dense fulfillment network, and advanced automation and AI. Now, both models are highly effective within their respective business models, and the key insight is that network design should align closely with whatever organization uses them, strategic priorities, and the customer expectations that are aligned to those. So now we need to talk about PurePath and what network design we're going to use there. So the network design that we're proposing for PurePath Market and Supply combines elements from both Amazon and Walmart. Instead of adopting a single model, we want to implement a hybrid omni-channel distribution strategy. This is a model that supports both traditional retail distribution and direct to customer fulfillment channels. Regional distribution centers will serve as the primary hub for the network. This will help balance transportation efficiency with delivery speed. In addition to that, strong supplier partnerships will make sure that reliable product flow and collaborative planning throughout the supply chain works well. So this is a diagram that illustrates how the proposed PurePath network would function. Suppliers provide products to regional distribution centers. Those will act as central hubs for the system. From these hubs, inventory is going to flow to both retail stores and fulfillment locations as they're going to support online orders. And then we'll have micro fulfillment centers that are located near major population areas, places like Chicago and New York and LA, maybe even Louisville, Kentucky, those places that are pretty populous throughout the U.S. These are going to help improve last mile delivery speed. This hybrid structure allows PurePath to remain cost effective while supporting rapid delivery when it's necessary. So what strategy are we going to use for locations of facilities? Facility location, we have to remember, plays a huge role in the success of the PurePath network. Distribution centers should be located near major population hubs. That's going to reduce last mile delivery time and transportation costs. Facilities should also be positioned relatively close to key suppliers to minimize inbound transportation time and improve collaboration. That way we can bring them on site to work together and bring in that team building and collaborative environment that we're seeking. Access to major interstate highways is another huge factor. This is what supports efficient long-haul transportation between facilities. And finally, we need to think about infrastructure. It should be scalable so the network can expand as demand grows over time. The whole goal of the company is to make sure that we can expand and grow. Supplier strategy is another key component of the PurePath network design. Developing strategic supplier partnerships is going to work to improve reliability and ensure consistent product availability. If we use multiple suppliers for key product categories, we reduce the risk of supply chain issues and we improve resilience. Sustainable sourcing practices also support responsible operations and improve long-term supplier relationships. We also need to make sure that we're sharing data collaboratively between us and our suppliers so that we can improve demand visibility and enable better coordination of inventory planning and replenishment. Let's talk about the technology and transportation networks. Technology plays a central role when we're coordinating supply chain activities across the network. ERP systems integrate purchasing, inventory, logistics data so that it's all on a single platform. Forecasting tools help anticipate customer demand and they improve inventory placement. And transportation partnerships with logistics carriers will ensure reliable product movement between facilities. That lets us make sure that we have the right product in the right place at the right time. Lastly, routing optimization tools are going to help minimize travel distance, reduce fuel consumption, and improve overall delivery efficiency. So, to optimize the network, we need to maintain efficiency and responsiveness. PurePath is going to implement a few optimization techniques. One, demand forecasting models are going to analyze historical data and market trends to anticipate future demand. Two, inventory optimization strategies are going to balance service levels with inventory holding cost. Three, we have to look at transportation routing algorithms. This is what's going to determine the most efficient delivery methods and routes. And four, we're going to use some AI tools and some simulation tools. That's going to allow us to organize and test different supply chain scenarios and identify opportunities for continuous improvement. When we build the network for PurePath, we're going to leverage best practices from both Walmart and Amazon. From Walmart, PurePath's going to adopt cross-docking efficiency, strong supplier coordination, and transportation scale advantages. Amazon, on the other hand, gives us some really good best practices as well. From here, we're going to incorporate advanced forecasting, use of AI tools, flexible fulfillment capabilities, and automation technologies. When we combine these best practices, we're going to balance operational efficiency with customer responsiveness while we still maintain a scalable and adaptable supply chain.